If you're watching this video, you probably have some cosmetic concerns with the appearance of your belly button. Believe it or not, this is not an uncommon issue that people have. And so during this video, I'll discuss with you two very common issues that people have with the cosmetic appearance of their belly button and just what we can do to potentially treat it. So let's start out with the first one. The first one is an Outie Bellybutton, otherwise known as an umbilical hernia. So what exactly is this? Well, what is the belly button, first of all? The belly button, or the umbilicus, is a scar left over from when we were babies in our mom's tummies. And basically, the belly button is what connected the umbilical cord then to the placenta. And after we're born, that umbilical cord is cut, and then the end basically shrivels off, and we're left with this scar. So what an Outie belly button is basically a hole at the base of your belly button where what's inside can pooch out. And so typically you've got this hole, and what's inside sometimes is fat, and that fat can protrude out, causing it to look puffy. So a belly button hernia is the same thing as an umbilical hernia, which is basically the same thing as a belly button. Now, this is very common after pregnancy because when women's tummies get so stretched out, the weakest part of the tummy is quite often that belly button. And so you get this stretching and you get a hole in the belly button, and what's inside once again can pooch out. Now, after the pregnancy is over and the tummy returns back to its pre-pregnancy size, a lot of times, even though the belly button won't stick out as much as it did when you're pregnant, you may still find that you have that little hole there. Now, the reason why health insurance will often pay for an umbilical hernia repair, or basically treating that Outie belly button, is because in rare cases, instead of fat kind of sticking out through that hole and looking puffy, you can get a loop of intestine. And if a loop of intestine protrudes from that hole and gets stuck, then people can get quite sick. So for that reason, insurance companies will typically pay for a belly button hernia to get repaired. And the vast majority of times that gets repaired, it's by a general surgeon. So if you've got an Outie belly button and you don't like how it looks, basically you have an umbilical hernia. And if you're interested, we are happy to refer you to a general surgeon in this area who specializes in hernia repairs. Now, there are some plastic surgeons who do this. And occasionally I'll put that in as part of a tummy tuck, but in general, typically it's general surgeons that perform this operation. So one quick tip that I want to give you, if you have an umbilical hernia, is do not get it repaired separately from a tummy tuck. And what I mean by that is if you're going to have an umbilical hernia repair done, either do it after a tummy tuck is healed or at the same time as a tummy tuck. If you're going to get an umbilical hernia repaired, not in the vicinity of a tummy tuck, and before you've had one, make sure you're not going to have one in the future. And the reason why this is important is because if you have a general surgeon fix your umbilical hernia and fix that and repair that, quite often they will sever the blood supply that is necessary to heal it if you have a tummy tuck. And what can happen is if you have an umbilical hernia, let's say one day, and a couple years later you have a tummy tuck, your belly button at the time of the tummy tuck could potentially die. It will literally turn black and can necrose and die off. So if you're going to have an umbilical hernia repair and you're going to have it done by a general surgeon and you're not having a tummy tuck, then that's okay. But if you decide to have a tummy tuck later, it could be potentially hazardous. So if you're going to have a tummy tuck at some point and you have an umbilical hernia repair, best to do it at the same time or fix the hernia afterwards. So I hope that's clear. If you have a belly button hernia and you're going to get it fixed by a general surgeon, either do it at the time of a tummy tuck or afterwards. If you're going to do it before, then make sure that your plan is not to have a tummy tuck after. Okay, well, what is the other issue that people have with their belly button? Well, the other issue, and it's very common, is people come to see me and they complain about excess skin above their belly button. So women who have multiple children and they've got some loose skin and it seems to be centered over their belly button. So a lot of times you see little wrinkles in the hood of the belly button above it, and people ask, well, what can I do? Can't you just cut that skin out and leave a little scar in the belly button hood? Unfortunately, no, it doesn't work that way. There is not a good surgical technique to just remove that skin. It just doesn't look very good afterwards. So normally what we do is we remove it at the time of a true tummy tuck. But if you don't have enough skin, excess skin, to perform a tummy tuck, then we don't have any good options for you. In the future, my hope is that they'll have some laser tightening type procedures for the skin that can work to tighten that skin up. Okay, but right now, the lasers and the other devices that are used to tighten up skin non-surgically are not that great, and they're not going to be very effective for that skin above your belly button. So right now, no great surgical option. If you've got a little skin excess above your belly button, it's either you do a tummy tuck or you live with it. I wouldn't recommend you spending the money on non-surgical skin tightening treatments for that. But the hope is in the future that we'll have that. And if we do, you'll know you'll hear it right from me. Well, those are the two main issues that we have with belly buttons cosmetically. A hernia or an outie belly button and excess skin above it. There are options for you, so I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you're interested, feel free to call the office for a face-to-face consultation.